That last time was from the cross-face underhook. Carl has his hand in boxing hand position. I won the underhook, putting my elbow on the mat, and then my hand comes across and I bring my elbow to the inside, push down on his head, step over, switch my grips. We're always looking for that Kimura first, and we will go over the Kimura finish. The minute he gets hand to hand or grabs a belt, I grab my lapel, and then I open up his lapel, pass it from my right to my left. It's a palm down grip. And I bring his elbow towards my hip, grab his thigh, and physically throw the leg over. Taking my time to get that grip on the thigh. The back of my knee is connected over Carl's wrist, and we're into our whole Tarikoplata position. But Carl bridges and puts me on my back. When I go for the last move, you're going to get people that are really fighting me rolling and you get resisting. So I'm going to drive this down. I'm using my head to push his head towards the mat. I grab the pants, and if I'm really turning and I feel Carl posturing, I'm going with him. As he postures, the higher he goes, the better. Easy for me to take him over. This leg's hooked around his head. I lift my hips, and just when I feel he's in that teeter-totter position, I physically kick this leg over, and I'm back into the Tarikoplata again. I just finish it as before. It's a feel thing. You'll either go one way or the other. When you're trying to do the last move, that forward roll, and you find they're really resisting that, they are looking to come up. And when they come up, you take the path of least resistance and just sweep them back. Sometimes when you're sweeping them back, they're going forward again. Just sweep them forward. So it's just like a seesaw. So Carl's hands in boxing hand position. I have the cross face. I'm going to dig in and win that underhook. Bring my elbow to the inside. Step around. Into my Kimura trap. He grabs lapel, belt, hand to hand. So I grab my lapel, keep tension in his arm, and I pass this around. Bring this to my hip. Find the leg. Physically swing the leg over. Find my own thigh, start to hit the Tarikoplata, and Carl puts me on my back. Immediately I'm looking the last move. Anytime I feel him posturing, this leg's everything. I need my hips under his armpit. So this leg helps me climb. Nothing, my grips haven't changed. I still have the pants on my right hand, I still have the Tarikoplata grip on my thigh, and as he postures, I come up with him, and just when I feel he's about to go, I take that leg from around his neck and kick off. Now watch, this is the detail. If my right leg is where it is, I won't be able to finish the Tarikoplata. Why? Because he's going to be lying on it. So just before I sweep him backwards, this foot comes up and then I kick over. If you notice where my right foot is, it's not underneath him. And now we're back into the same scenario again. Now one will feed the other. You need to play around with this, okay? A lot of people, when you force one and they'll resist and go the other way, then you'll just take the path of least resistance. So again, Carl's in boxing hand position. I'm in side control. I dig for the underhook, so my elbow's on the mat. Pull the elbow to the inside, push down in the head, step around the head. Pinching with the knees, you got to keep them on the side. Hand comes through, find the lapel. The minute he grabs something, that's the cue to get into the Tarikoplata. So I just open this up, pass it. That's a palm down grip, and I physically pull it to my hip and pin his knees. Throw the leg over, just settling into the position, and Carl reverses me back to here. So there's my grips, guys, on the thigh and on the pants. Turning him to try and put him down. Anytime he's coming up, I use that leg to help pull myself up. If you're really struggling to come up and you feel you can't, you can actually let go of the pants and build a base with your elbow. So the way I'm coming right up on my right elbow here, and I'll use that. Now the detail is, if I'm sweeping him backwards, I don't want him landing on this leg, so I have to curl this foot. And just when I feel he's coming under, even this hand can come all the way out and help me take Carl over. And now I'm into my Tarikoplata. One more time on that. Win the underhook. position. Control the leg. Throw over. Puts me down. I'm trying to roll him. He's coming up. And I'm trying to get him all the way over. And then possibly I can switch and take him back the other way again.